Astrobot save gaming. I know it's a crazy statement right off the bat, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain why, because I truly believe that this is the case. What's up, you guys? My name is Shader Gamer. Y'all can call me Shade. I'm back with another video. Look, you guys, hit the subscribe button or follow me depending on what platform you watch me on. So yeah, I know the statement I made at the beginning is a statement that some people will be like, wait, what are you talking about? Probably even disagree or whatever. But no, I truly believe that Astrobot definitely saved gaming. Now, what am I talking about? Now, first of all, if you look at the recent times of video games, especially AAA video games, a lot of AAA video games been coming out and spending a lot of money on their games, and even with a big budget, been flopping, unfortunately. So here's some examples, like Concord, for example, which lost Sony, the same people that published Astrobot. It cost Sony $400 million. That's a big loss amount of money. Then you also had like Suicide Squad, which was also another game that was a big loss that a lot of money was spent on. And y'all can name a whole bunch of other examples in the comment section as well, and I'll pin the comment whoever could go ahead and list the most. Why not? But after Astrobot won Game of the Year, rightfully so, in 2024, and they only had a budget of $50 to $75 million, and they won Game of the Year and also made their money back on the game and more. Now it have Sony and other companies, not Nintendo, because Nintendo been doing it and had it figured out already, which they won the last console generation just because they stuck to this format. But they have Sony and other video game companies looking like, you know what? We can actually focus on small budget games and actually putting out great products, because if you focus on gameplay, which a lot of people have been looking for, you can actually do a small budget, make the game fun, and a lot of people will buy it. Another example, Power World. Power World is a game to where you spend no more than about $30 and the game is gameplay focused. Astrobot is gameplay focused. Mario, the most successful video game icon and character, his franchise is a game focused franchise, and guess what? These games are very successful. Now, do it give you a lot of money right off the back, like for example like a Fortnite? No, Fortnite is a different category when it comes to successful live service games that you spend a lot of money on, due to the fact that they actually do something that unfortunately a lot of these other live service games or AAA games don't do: focus on the casual audience. Because when you have a game that you can just pick up and play and have fun just playing it without really spending any money or whatever, it will cause people to actually want to play your game, and the more people playing it, the more that people will be willing to spend money on it. And the thing about these big AAA video games, live service games and stuff like that, is that guess what? There's an audience of people that literally just want to buy the game and just play it. Astrobot fits that crowd right there. And you know, it was like one of them games, Astrobot was one of them games that was kind of like a throwaway game, in the sense of like Sony was developing it and did not see that the game being this successful to where it's a big critical success, to where they sell so many copies, it won all these different awards, and fans love the game. Like, they genuinely love the game, to where Sony and other companies are looking like, you know what, we got to change our strategy, because we're losing a lot of money, because we spend a lot of money on these games that people don't care about. Because one thing that I've noticed that gaming companies don't do is, unfortunately, especially with AAA video games, is that they're not focusing on gameplay. They're focusing on making money off the game first. You want to make money off your games, you want to do that, but you want to focus on making the game fun first, and everything else come afterwards. If you focus on making the game fun, you focus on gameplay, and you basically giving people a bang for their buck, guess what? People are going to be willing to spend more money on it. That goes for platform games, AAA games, and live service games. And the thing about that altogether, Astrobot really put everybody on notice after winning Game of the Year and all these other awards, and a big critical success that Astrobot is. All these game companies looking and they re-examining, okay, we got to go ahead and take a different approach, because we're losing all this money. Remember, Concord, for example, lost $400 million, and guess what? Sony also developed Astrobot and was like, you know what? We can actually do something with these platform games, to where they looking back in their own IPs, and like, we could bring these games back and actually make money off of it. Because in actuality, if they take that big budget and they separate the money that they spent, remember, they lost a lot of money off of Concord. I gotta keep bringing that up, because Sony, the same people that made Astrobot, if you split a budget like that up and you put it towards beloved IPs that you have, like for example, Ratchet and Clank, Jax and Daxter, Sly Cooper. I still want a Sly Cooper fan. I'm a Sly Cooper fan myself. Guess what? You can actually make money off of that. Yeah, it might be a small bit here you invest, small bit here you invest, but guess what? It'll make you a lot of money down the line doing it right. And guess what? People actually love the games and be a critical success. But with Astrobot actually winning game of the year and having the critical success that it have and making Sony as much money as it did, now guess what? It changed the trajectory of the gaming industry to where we was going down on this path to where these companies was basically losing money on big investments towards video games and getting us to the point to where we were facing some of the worst years that we had in gaming. But I think Astro went ahead and put us back on course, which I think that's pretty cool because, Astro be flying on a remote control and stuff like that. If you get the joke, you get it, whatever. I ain't worried about that. But you guys, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know, do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? I would love to hear y'all opinion on that because, hey, it's a conversation for anybody to jump in because I'm sure some people will disagree on what I said, but I genuinely think Astro literally saved gaming and the future of gaming, at least for the next couple years or so, because if they go back to doing the same stuff they've been doing recently, bro, we gonna be in some trouble. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share the video, and also subscribe and join the Shade team. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Shade, and I am out.